We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
In the second,
here's Jason Worth.
Right fielder, Jason Worth.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adams is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz.
23.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 2-1, here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Swing and a liner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Now batting, Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you fouled it. Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Chris Carter now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that misses ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs. So when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Second and third, 2 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And he's down on. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Giants, the shortstop, D.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Second,
standing in, Nick Williams. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Leaks ready. 2-2 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Carlos Santana now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Story picks it up. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The catcher, number 4, Mike
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Here's Jed Jerko now. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Popped high in the air. Schimpf is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana has a play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Matt Adams.
Leading off for the Giants, left fielder, Matt Adams.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box, Neil Walker. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Worth ranging back to the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw won't get him. Digging in now, Ian Happ. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Schimpf. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Leak pauses, 1-1 on its way. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here, 1-0. Now at the plate, Danny Duffy. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is in now. Mike Leake. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Pitcher.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Man, he got him out front on that one. That was a beautiful pitch. Really taking advantage of him.
1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Half on the move. Makes the play, one away. Striding in once again, Ben Gamble. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning. Just throwing a lot of strikes. Right?
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping up now, Jason Worth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williams looking up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Nelson.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Schimpf takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Half going back on it at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He singled his last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Worth racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Worth is there. 2 down. Digging in, Matt Adams. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one. Leake pauses. 1-0 on its way. High pop-up. Jerko is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Carter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Mike Zunino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adams ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll into the box now. Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman Neil.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. There is Jerko, and a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now in the box, Ryan Schimpf. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch. And
the right fielder is there to make the catch. And here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now batting
at the plate, Mike Leake. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Schimpf picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Ready once again, Jason Worth. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, no balls and a strike.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now here's a swing by Worth and a ball driven well out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story. Striding into the box, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready for an Another shot now.
Chris Carter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adams looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Williams is in pursuit. And that retires the side. Ready now, Danny Duffy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting. Hendrys Morales.
Number 8, Hendrys Morales.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot? Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Now batting.
Striding in, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Kyle Seager stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And this one gets away. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Santana.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Carlos Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, man, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
J.P. Howell is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in. Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Worth going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Here's Neil Walker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Neil Walker.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is number 14 will take the ball now.
Pitching for the Giants.
Striding in once again. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Out of play off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gloved by Walker. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, J.P. Howell. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Liner towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again. Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ian Happ, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Throws him a sinker, then a changeup. They look the same, but obviously the action is different. The sinker a lot harder. The changeup floats a little bit longer. But the key is he wants them to swing the bat at that ball, and he's getting it right now.
Digging in, number 14, Austin Slater will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-7 ball game. Digging in and looking for more. D. Gordon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Nick Williams. Paulo Orlando will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Juan Nicasio, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Worth, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in San Francisco. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at Corey Guerin. Is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Gerardo Parra is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And this is high, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Heading after it is Orlando, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Kyle
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. In the air down the left field line and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a... Here's Chris Carter now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
First baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. hit hard to third. There is Seager to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Jed Jerko now. He went deep last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Orlando's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end. Digging in now, Ryan Schimpf. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Guerin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, D. Gordon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This one's flared out toward left. Cruz moving in, 2 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paulo Orlando comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes sir, it's strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kemp. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Juan Nicasio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kyle Schwarber will move into the on-deck circle now to try.
Number 13, Kyle Schwarber.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. James Pazos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Kyle Seager, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Seager goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Carlos Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Carter is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Edwin Diaz takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And there's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That's straight swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jason Worth.